Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Project 13 here with Tango Down. How you been? Today we're going to be running through a few things from the State of the Game broadcast brought to you by the Division, and just some of the things I thought are important with next week's update. So let's jump right into it. I guess one of the more important things I want to touch base on first is the cheating, anti-cheating system, I think you could call it, or the report feature that Massive Entertainment is implementing into the game. I think this is more directed for the PC players, who probably get more affected than the console ones, but it's probably good to mention anyway first and foremost. Now, there has been players cheating in the game, and Massive Entertainment acknowledges that, and they're not trying to push the work over to the community, the people playing the game, but they want to be able to help the community by giving them, I guess, a tool in which they can report cheating players. Now, obviously, it's not going to happen instantly. You report someone and they get banned, but the system basically goes, if someone has been found to be cheating, they will receive a 3-day ban indefinitely, immediately. There's no warnings, no nothing. Basically, if I can quote them correctly off the top of my head, is that there's no reason to warn anybody because you already knew you were cheating in the first place. So I guess what they're trying to say is, if you put in a warning system first and then the 3-day ban, someone will go out, cheat, get the warning, carry on cheating until they get the 3-day ban and carry on. This way, if they get the 3-day ban, they immediately know if you get caught to be found cheating, next time it's permanently banned. So I think this is not going to solve all the issues, and it's not the best way to solve the cheating, and Massive Entertainment knows that, but I think this is the only real way we can do it. And I haven't really experienced anybody cheating on the console versions of the game, but I'm sure it's probably possible within the PC. Now, Massive Entertainment, the community team, also mentioned that sometimes you will find, when you're in the dark zone, yes, people will be able to take you out a lot faster. They may have better gear than you, they may be a little bit stronger than you, they may also have a better loadout than you. Yes, it is even possible for people to be taken out with one shot with the sniper. So please be sure that you're not going to be reporting people just because they took you out with one shot with the sniper. There's a lot of things that also affect your gameplay experience, like lag. So yeah, don't get too shitty that they said that. It's just remember, I've heard of people running around the dark zone with 20,000 health. Now, it wouldn't take long for me to run through them with a Vector. Even doesn't matter how high their DPS is, I'm sure I'll be able to burn through with the Vector, and I have done it before. So just remember, if you that there will be players out there with a different loadout. So I think I just wanted to get that out of the way first, and let's jump into the nitty-gritty stuff. DZ blueprints. A lot of these blueprints that would require you to have Division tech will be moved to the base of operations. This is during the April 12th update, the first DLC update, 1.1, which will be kind of cool. You won't need your Division tech if you wish to craft these anymore, which I guess will save a lot of stress for some people. I am not too sure why. I just think at the moment maybe a lot of people are having issues with finding Division tech or enough Division tech to build the items. But for me, I think that kind of challenge is there to kind of give some more value to the game, but I guess at the same time, if people are getting annoyed, they just won't bother. It happens all the time. Also, in the last patch, they implemented higher Phoenix credit drops for the named enemies in the Dark Zone. That was removed. Subsequently, I think they mentioned something about the client not responding to it well, so they will be re-implementing it in the 1.1 update. Level 30 enemies will drop 1 to 3 Phoenix credits, level 31 will drop 2 to 4 Phoenix credits, and level 32 will drop 3 to 5 Phoenix credits. Which I guess they hope people will go up to higher levels of the Dark Zone. I grind a lot up at the Dark Zone for the Phoenix credits and for better weapon drops. Also for the XP, it's not highly populated at all on my end of the game. A lot more of the population is sitting around 1, 2, and 3 Dark Zone, where a lot of people go rogue. And if I do want to go rogue, or if I do want to take out rogues, that is where I want to go. So hopefully with this new Phoenix credit system, we'll see more population in the higher ends of the Dark Zone, and I think with the combination of the supply drops which will be added, this will turn into some very, very fun gameplay. Now, if you don't know what supply drops are, basically, at a random point in the game, you will have a supplied cache drop in from somewhere, anywhere around the map, and all the players in that server and in the game will be notified of where that supply drop is. Now, it's not only other players that will be trying to get the supply drop, it will also be NPCs. So I think this will add to very unique and dynamic gameplay, especially maybe at an intersection or like a T intersection or a fork in the road. I think it would be very, very fun. Now, what I can imagine is there's the NPCs there's a couple of squads roll up and they're sizing each other up, they're helping each other out, take out the NPCs, and once those NPCs down, there's also who's going to get the loot. Now, this loot that you can get out of the supply caches can be equipped immediately. You do not need to extract it. I'm too sure if how long to open these caches will be. Maybe they create a a longer length of time to open these crates, which I think would be the fair thing to do. But if someone can equip it straight away, if you kill them, do they drop it? I'm untoo sure. But don't think by trying to equip it you're going to withstand any bullet damage. So I think it will make for quite fun gameplay. What else is assignments? Assignments are coming out. So assignments basically are 24-hour assignments. They are to do with combat, crafting, and the Dark Zone. So they will reset presumably when the server, resets with all the daily challenges. So we have 24-hour assignments. I believe that it's Phoenix credits that you may be rewarded with, maybe XP. And there's also going to be 7-day assignments. Now, a lot of these assignments can be done by yourself, but sometimes you'll need to enlist other agents in order to complete these. So just more little challenges, more little missions you can do instead of just trying to grind the name bosses in the Dark Zone, or just the daily challenges, or Lincoln Tunnel for that matter. So hopefully we can find more things for us to do. We've got supply drops now, we've got assignments. I think this should be very, very fun. And the new incursion obviously is coming out. Other than that, they reference something a little bit more in detail, which I will not go into, which was the new blueprint gear score. I really think you guys should go check out the State of the Game broadcast to hear them reference that and understand it a little bit. I do not want to try re-quote them and say it wrong and confuse you guys, but basically what they are saying is that level 31 and 32 in patch notes may seem like level 31 or 32, but it references gear score. So I think they're going for a gear score further on as the game progresses when talking about loot and drops. Other than that, the really, really cool thing we'll be seeing is that there will be new high-end gun blueprints. Now, from what I've read, there is the Warlord, which is a new assault rifle. There is the Valkyrie, which is a new submachine gun. There's no details about them as of yet that I have seen. There's also going to be a new marksman rifle called Historian, if I recall correctly. Yeah, Historian. Now that will not be available to patch 1.2. Alright, so that will not be available to patch 1.2. Now I'm not too sure if that means that you cannot purchase it to 1.2 or you cannot craft it to 1.2. Either way, we've got a new assault rifle coming, we have a new submachine gun coming, and there is a new marksman rifle coming. Now, personally, I would like to see them put a bit more attention to detail on the shotguns. It seems a little bit strange that, these the strikers can be so powerful, but when you use a shotgun, it doesn't really have as much kick. I'm not expecting it to have a similar amount of kick as what they do in the challenging mode, but I'd like to see shotguns get a little bit of love here. Other than that, they reference some other things that the community has been putting forward to them and that they are looking at the moment, and they have passed them on to the developers. They said the list was about 60 items long, so they've passed them on to the developers. They're looking through them and see which order and what ones they can actually implement into the game and will not unbalance any other features. Some of those things are stash increases, also preview items for your appearance, and also a weapon skin appearance stash, so it doesn't really take up your stash as such. I know for myself, I have nearly every, I'm pretty sure I have close to nearly every skin available in double. So if any of you motherfuckers need to trade, maybe you I know a couple people looking for that electric green, yeah, feel free to hit me up. Other than that, that is about it. Those are some of the main things I found probably more interesting for the patch 1.2. Yes, there is some new gear loadouts coming in 1.2, but I'm going to save that video for when the DLC comes out next week. Also, before I go, here's some interesting facts 41% of people who have purchased the game have actually completed the main story. That means completing General Assembly, which is really strange. 41%. Out of those 41%, 33 of these people have done the bonus mission at the end. So if you're still waiting on this this echo, well, yeah, there's the bonus mission. Also, 37% of people who own the game are at level 30. Which is strange, which is very, very strange. The game has nearly been out for a month, but sometimes people don't have as much time as myself. Anyway, my name is Project 13. Thank you very much for tuning in to Tango Down Gaming. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with the latest information, or the most important information with the Division. Now, I will be posting more videos up on a regular basis. I know since my last video I haven't, but I don't know if I mentioned in my last video, I just got back to New Zealand. I've been hunting around for work. I've been going out of town to get some work to keep the lights on, metaphorically. So, yeah, now that I have some work under my belt and some more regular income coming in, I'll be able to make these videos for you guys. Anyway, once again, thank you very much for watching. My name is Project 13. You've been watching Tango Down Gaming. Cheers.